Maryland lawmakers weigh the possibility of returning to Annapolis early to take up the issue of mid-cycle redistricting.
Fox 45's Mackenzie Frost is in the newsroom to explain what would likely need to happen first, though. Mackenzie.
Mary and Kai, there's a lot of conversations happening across the country right now about mid-cycle redistricting, and depending on certain states and whether they decide to take this up, that could result in Maryland lawmakers returning to Annapolis before January. Mid-cycle redistricting has taken the country by storm. Texas Governor Greg Abbott recently signing the state's new congressional map into law favoring Republicans. Then California responded by redrawing boundaries, boosting Democratic representation. More states started lining up, and that's where Maryland comes into play. Missouri is the next state to join the fight. Kansas, Nebraska, Illinois, Florida, Indiana, and Ohio are all other states that are weighing the possibility of redrawing congressional maps. And in Maryland, Governor Wes Moore has said all options are on the table, and that could mean a special session to redraw the lines.
I think it's too early to tell. We're evaluating all the options. I've said it over and over. It should be the absolute last possible option that we consider. It's not as easy as just going in and passing a bill. There's some real legal concerns, and there are real questions about democracy. Senate
President Bill Ferguson is not convinced convening a special session is a done deal, arguing it's a possibility, but says he wants to ensure it's the right thing for Maryland in the long run.
And make sure that what we are doing isn't contributing to a mutually assured destruction.
Well, we have a slew of topics, as always, to talk about this morning.
While on the radio Wednesday, Ferguson says his decision will be based on what other states decide.
I am hopeful that the momentum around this every 2-year redistricting can be held up, but we're monitoring it very closely.
But if Florida or North Carolina or anyone else make the plunge into mid-year redistricting,
all of us, I would say, believe at the end of the day that we can't sit back idly.
But time is ticking for leaders in Maryland to make that call.
Have to call one soon to give the candidates time to campaign, figure out where their district's going to be.
Political analyst John Deedy says new districts mean new campaigns, and if Democrats target the lone Republican in Maryland, Congressman Andy Harris, it's going to be a high-dollar, high-profile race.
That type of race would probably generate millions of dollars on each side.
Whatever the outcome of that campaign, Deedy says, Maryland voters have nothing to gain from a special session, just more political rhetoric and tension, as leaders say there needs to be a long-term solution to ensure mid-cycle redistricting does not keep happening. Now, there is a legal risk to redrawing these maps. They could ultimately get struck down in court. And if a special session does take place, it likely would not be long. Lawmakers are expected to go back to Annapolis if this does happen, just for a couple of days. Live in the newsroom, Mackenzie Frost, Fox 45 News.
I'm Mary Bubala. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch. Also take some time to subscribe to our YouTube channel.